What's going on, y'all boys? Today we got our bets of the week for college football. Last week your boy went 3 for 2, putting me at 6-3 overall. Last week Kyle went 1 for 2, putting him 2-3-1 overall. So I'm gonna start off this week. I'm gonna start off hot. I got Alabama minus 1.5 versus Texas A&M at minus 110. This Alabama team is starting to pick it up, and we're starting to see that they're playing good against SEC opponents. This Texas A&M team is a good team, but Alabama is one team I don't bet against because I don't bet against Nick Saban. He knows football. He knows the game. He's starting to pick up how to use Jalen Milroe. He's starting to figure out how to rely on his defense, and I have this Alabama team going and beating Texas A&M.
Yeah, I mean that's a good bet. I like that bet. For my lock of the week, I've got Texas -6. Last year, I know it's last year, they beat them 49-0. They're at home this game, and Texas is rolling. And I do like Oklahoma, but I feel like Texas is playing with so much confidence right now. I think -6 should be a lock.
Yeah, I don't know what their team total is, but that's probably a lot too. Go ahead and give me Kentucky plus 15 at minus 110 versus Georgia. Also, I wouldn't shy away from the money line at this game. Plus 475 is great odds for me. This Kentucky team is good, and this Georgia team is starting to worry me. I know Kyle isn't as worried as me, but this Georgia team playing slow against teams they shouldn't be. Then they get up against any real competition. They keep games close like Auburn, and this Kentucky team is significantly better than Auburn on both sides of the ball. This Kentucky team is going to give Georgia a run for their money. I don't know that this Kentucky team is going to pull it out just because Georgia they have that confidence in them still. They pulled it out against Auburn. They're at Georgia, but this game will be closer than 15 points. Give me Kentucky plus 15.
I mean, I don't think that's a bad bet. I personally wouldn't take it because, I mean, I can see Georgia winning by 10. I mean, I have them winning by at least 10. So, I mean, I could see Kentucky covering that, but I mean, we'll see. For my second lock of the week and my final lock of the week, I've got Maryland plus 20 versus Ohio State. So they're playing at Ohio State, but this Maryland team is 5-0. It's been a long time since they're 5-0. And Tua's little brother, I don't know how to pronounce his first name, but just call him Lil Tua. He's balling, and they've got weapons as well. And I kind of think Ohio State, even coming off the bye week, they'll still be riding a little high, feeling themselves a little bit. So I don't, I don't, I don't see them beating Ohio State by any means, but I do think that it'll be close early and it'll stay within 20 points for the whole game. So I've
And
got Maryland covering the 20.
the 20, okay. I didn't know what the line was. I don't know. Just because that Ohio State is blowing teams out, they're beating teams like they should. That offense scares me. But that Maryland offense is good too with Lil Tua back
Yeah.
there. My final lock of the week, give me Notre Dame minus 6.5, minus 110 versus Louisville. This Louisville team is good. Don't get me wrong, they're starting to get traction like they should. But this Notre Dame team is one play away from being undefeated and having a signature win over Ohio State. Yeah, this Notre Dame team is good. Every part of the ball, defensively, they're holding teams like they should be, holding Duke to 14 and holding Ohio State to 17. Offensively, Sam Hartman is that guy. Their run game is the best in the country. Their running back's the best in the country. This Notre Dame team is complete. I really, really believe a lot in them. I had them 9 in my rankings this week, and the more I think about it, the more I feel like that's not fair to them because this Notre Dame team is really, really good. They're still a really, really high contender for the national championship, much less the playoffs. They're going to need some help just because being independent, they're going to have some conference winners having a couple losses with them having a loss. But this Notre Dame team is one of the best in college football, and I think they'll handle Louisville easily.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great pick. This would be Notre Dame's third straight week playing ranked opponents, but I think that Louisville, while they are good, they're significantly worse than Duke and Ohio State. So I feel like that'll be kind of a breath of fresh air. So I think they'll go and dominate Louisville. So that's a great pick.